Good morning. Today we're going to meet our hearts, just widening, opening, but from a place of stability. So we're going to stabilize the buttocks, stabilize the pelvis. It's like having a ground, a place to stand on, and then from there, opening wide. How wonderful. So actually just come sit on your mat, just close to the screen so you can see me, and just roll your shoulders. So your ankles are crossed and you're just rolling your shoulders. And as you roll your shoulders, notice the quality of movement into your chest, into your heart. And so we're noticing the rib cage, the shoulder blades, the collarbones. Nice. And then roll in the other direction. Really feeling, how do I roll? And as you roll forward, if that's what you're doing, see if you can roll the whole of your spine forward. My whole spine is trying to express itself as I do this. Nice. And then bring your arms forward and then cross one arm over till you're holding onto your elbows. Your head is going to stay center looking forward, and then just pull your elbows over to the side. And what we're doing is making space between our shoulder blades at the back of the heart. It's an amazing place. The rhomboids, they're called in anatomy, back of your heart. You know, it's like a place where we store stuff. It's like the spare room of the back of your heart, and it's where we throw stuff. And so it tends to, in modern day, you know, all the time, but modern day, we tend to be rounded forward, you know, doing all this stuff. So there's that sense of just really opening the back of the heart to allow the front to open. So we're gliding from side to side. Nice. And then bring both hands forward in front of you, bend both elbows. Now bring your elbows wide. And as you do so, really feel the front of your heart open as you pull your elbows back deeply. And then draw your elbows towards each other and feel an expansion in the back. And again, widen into the elbows, pulling backwards. And then bring your elbows forward. So I tend to kind of bounce. So I lift up and then drop down and then lift up and come forward. So I'm rounding my back as I do this. So if you're going back, so as I lift up, I lift my chest and I push my chest forward as I pull my elbows backwards. And then as I draw my elbows forward, I'm rounding my back. So just feel that sense of a bouncing into, a connecting into the diaphragm, the rib cage, the spine, the shoulders. Nice. One more time. Nice. Bring your hands to your knees and just roll out through your belly. And as you roll out through your belly, allow your chest to move. Allow your shoulders to round. And as you round, as you roll, you're just feeling into the lower part of the diaphragm, the rib cage, the belly, and then roll in the other direction. Really rolling, rounding, connecting. So this is the territory of what we're going to be working with today. So come stand on your mat. And just bring your hands to your hips and then squeeze your bum. So I'm really squeezing my bum. My hips are pushing forward. And then do the opposite. Stick your bum out and your bum is hanging out backwards. And then squeeze your bum, really pushing it forward. Feel a stretch through the front of your thighs. And then stick your bum out. So often in a back bend, we think we need to stick our bums out to give us more space. But actually, you need foundation and ground. So today we're going to be really working with, how do I create ground, stability, foundation for my heart to open? So squeeze your bum and draw your hips forward. Really push down into your legs. So beneath your navel, you're really steady and strong. Your bum is squeezing, the front of your hips are open. And from there, we open the chest. Nice. So let's give it a go. So standing to the front of your mat and reach down into your fingers, bring your arms wide. And as you rise up already, squeeze your bum so that your foundation is strong as you reach your fingers upwards. Slowly rolling down, bring your elbows, hands together as you bend your elbows, bend your knees, hands to the floor, rounding your back, draw your forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. So we're going to repeat this movement a few times. Round your back, bring your forehead towards your knees, lift your chest and look forward. Round your back, bring your forehead to your knees, lift your chest and look forward. One more time. Round your back, draw your forehead to your knees, just pausing there in that deep scoop of the spine. And then lift your chest and look forward, an arching of the spine. Hands to the floor, stretch your right leg long behind you. Drop your right knee to the floor, bring your left hand to your left knee and rise up. And here we're going to squeeze our bum. So you're going to squeeze your bum, draw your hips forward and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. And really feel like your foundation is strong. Your right hip is squeezing forward, your bum is strong. As you reach up and open through the chest. Nice. Drop your right hand to the floor. Bring your left hand to the floor. Step back into your plank. Squeeze your bum. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower all the way down. Squeeze your bum. Fingers are wider than your mat. Keep your bum really engaged as you rise up and open through the chest. Your fingers are wide. Your chin is tucked in. Your toes can be lifting slightly off the floor. With the engagement of your buttocks, there is a sense of a stronger base. Nice. Lowering down, hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. Pause there for a moment as you slowly sit your bum back towards your heels. Feel that through the back, through the spine, through the buttocks. And then pushing up into your downward dog. Stretch long into your legs. Pushing back into your heels, pushing down into your hands. Nice. Stretch the right foot up towards the ceiling. Squeeze through your bum again. So you're not just arching the back, you're really stabilizing the back. And step your right foot forward. Turn the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee and rise up. And again, squeeze through the bum. Create that foundation. Drop down. And then reach both hands up towards the ceiling. And really feel that sense of length through the torso. Stability through the pelvis. Turn your palms forward. Bend your elbows, pull them down towards your hips. Nice, reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, reaching up, look up. And then tuck your chin in, pull your elbows down towards your hips. Really feel that extra opening into the chest. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, gliding up. And just pausing there, really feel the stability of the bum. That left bum is squeezing forward as you look upwards. Nice, lowering both hands down, step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, stretch your left leg long behind you. Step into your lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. Right hand to your right knee, rising up. Squeeze through your bums. Really feel like you're just squeezing that left bum strongly and your hip is opening at the front of the left. And then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and look up. Nice. Lower your left hand down. Lower your right hand down. Step back into your plank. Squeeze your bum. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower all the way down. Squeeze your bum. Bring your fingers wide. Have your toes maybe rising off the floor because of that sense of long, strong legs. Tuck your chin under, rising upwards. Nice. Lowering down, hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. Sit slowly back with your bum towards your heels. And then come all the way up, downward dog. Lengthening back, stretching back into your heels. Create that sense of space in the spine. Hands are strong, heels are connected. Great. Stretch the left foot up towards the ceiling. Keep your bum connected, strong and long. And then step your left foot forward. Turn your right foot 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to the front knee, rising up. And then squeeze through the buttocks, stabilize down into the legs, be really strong, and reach your hands up towards the ceiling, reaching up. And then turn your palms forward, bend your elbows, and draw your elbows down towards your hips. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. Bend your elbows, draw your elbows down towards your hips. And then reaching up, looking up. One last time. Bend your elbows, draw them down towards your hips. And then reaching up, gliding all the way forward with your hands. Step forward, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Drop your arms down, reach your arms wide. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins. Lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right leg long behind you, drop your right knee to the floor. Bring your left hand behind your lower back to rest on the back of your hand on your lower back. Turn your chest towards the left. Squeeze through the buttocks as you do this. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Drop your shoulder down to your knee. And again, twist. Drop your shoulder down to your knee. Twist. One more time. Drop your shoulder down to your knee. Twist. So you can keep the back knee on the floor, or you can lift the back knee off the floor. Begin to extend into your left arm. Reach it long. Stretch it straight up towards the ceiling. Your torso still facing towards the left. And glue your left arm to the side of your face. And then turn your chest towards the floor. And drop your left hand down towards the floor. Squeeze through your bum, strong into your back leg. Really feel the connection back into that back heel. Legs are super strong. Slide your left hand back until it comes to the floor beside your left foot. Step back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor. Sit your bum all the way back towards your heels. Rock forward. Let your hips travel a little bit forward. You can lift your feet a little bit off the floor, but it's not about how bendy your back can be. It's how strong can your abdominal muscles be. Sit your bum back towards your heels. And then rock slowly forward, listening to the strength of your abdominal muscles. Rock forward. And slowly rock all the way down to bring your belly to the floor. From here, reach both arms long, out along either side of your face. Your arms are long. Lift your head a little bit off the floor. Lift the right hand, left leg off the floor. We did this before a few days ago. Lower it down. Lower your head a little bit lower. Lift the left arm, right foot off the floor. Lower down. So every time your arm lifts, let your head travel a little bit up as well. Just listening to the cross the body movement. Cross the spine, right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Nice. Both hands back. Push back into your cat. Stretch your left leg long behind you and draw the right elbow back. So you're pulling your right elbow back like a lawnmower. So your right fist is beside your chest and your elbow's pulling back towards the ceiling. Nice. Stretch the right hand out as far as you can. And then draw the right elbow back. Twist your chest towards the right. Reach your right hand as far as you can. And then pull your elbow back, looking towards the right, pausing there. Really feel that sense of pushing down into that left hand and try and lift that right elbow as far back beside you as you can, keeping your fingers on the torso so the whole torso has to travel back with it. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. And slowly walking forward, all the way forward to the front of your mat. Nice. Bending your knees, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. Bring your right hand behind your lower back and twist towards the right with your chest. Drop your right shoulder down to the floor. Twist towards the right with your chest. And drop your shoulder down to, not to the floor, to your knee. Twist towards the right. And drop your shoulder down to your knee. One last time. Twist towards the right, pausing there. And then reach long into the right hand. Reach it overhead. You can lift your back knee off the floor if you wish. Bring your arm to the side of your ear, turn your chest towards the floor, and reach your fingers out long and forward in front of you. Nice. Slide your hand back, step back. Drop your knees to the floor, lower all the way down to the floor. From here, reach both arms long. So reach the right arm, left foot up. Lowering down. Left arm, right foot up. Lowering down. All four will lift. Both hands, both feet. Lowering down. Right arm, left leg rises up, head follows. Lowering down. Left arm, right leg lifts up. Lowering down. Both arms, both legs. And just pause there. Superwoman, Superman pose. Get longer from the top of your head into the toes. Reach into your fingers from your bum. Squeeze your bum more. Lowering down, bring your hands to the floor, either side of your chest. Tuck your chin in, push back into your cat. Sit your bum back slowly towards your heels. Nice. Push back into your downward dog and slowly, drop your knees to the floor. Stretch your right leg long behind you. Bring your left hand as far forward as you can. And then pull your left elbow back like a lawnmower. So your hand is beside your chest, your elbow's pulling backwards. Nice. Stretch the left hand forward, reach it out forward. And then pull your left elbow back like a lawnmower. One more time. Stretch the left hand forward, touch the floor. And then pull it back and really try and keep your hand touching your rib cage, but try and lift that left elbow as far back as you can behind you. Squeeze through your bum, lengthen through your spine, push deeply down into that right hand. Cool. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor. And then just come sit on your mat with your ankles crossed. Cool. And just roll out through your shoulders, big circles. As we did at the beginning of the class. And then roll in the other direction. As they reach wide, really feel the opening into your chest. And then wrap yourself around with your arms. As you wrap yourself around, feel the hug of it, the contact of it. And then reaching wide. So there I had my right arm over the top. Do the other way around. For me, it's the left arm over. Hugging myself, feel the contact. And then reaching wide. In my other work, I'm a therapist, and people keep talking about coming all the way forward again, to hug yourself. People keep talking about the fact that touch is lacking, contact is lacking. And again, reaching wide. See if you can support yourself in that by hugging yourself at least once a day. And so again, one last time, just hug yourself, drop your head down, and just feel the touch of your hands on your shoulders, the wrap of your arms around you, and just feel in the deep of your heart that sense of embrace, connection. Breath is in your belly. Really deepening into your heart. Feel that self-hug. Nice, release. Come lie on your back. So your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. Nice, and slowly just pushing down into your feet. Just begin to roll up along your spine. Pausing there on the up. Squeeze through the bum, open through your hips. And then rolling all the way down, land on the floor, squeeze your knees towards you, hugging them in, deeply pulling them down. Keep hold of the right leg, stretch the left leg. Squeeze it in, left leg comes in, hold on to it, stretch the right leg long. Squeeze it in, squeeze both knees in, and just rock from side to side. And as you rock from side to side, feel the contact of the floor beneath you. Just feeling the way your shoulders, your hips are really connected to the earth. Maybe your elbow, the back of your arm touches the floor. Nice. Push your elbows into the floor and roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. And then roll in the other direction. Rolling, massaging, meeting the lower back, and maybe smiley knees as the last movement. So draw your knees up on the right, let them swing away, and then draw them up on the left. So they're making kind of a smiliness with your knees, and maybe have a slight smile on your face. It affects your lungs, your heart, your diaphragm. The vagus nerve, vagal tone, social nervous system is all connected through your face. So just putting a slight smile on your face actually really helps regulate stress in your body. Just feel that slight smile on your face. Notice how your chest feels as you rock your knees from one side to the other side. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor and just drop your arms wide on the floor. So have a bit of space in your armpits, palms are facing the ceiling. You can have your knees bent if you wish, or you can have your legs straight. And just allow the fronts of your shoulders to really soften into the floor behind you. Let the top of your arms release. Let your collarbones widen, the front of your throat widen. Allow a sense of that smile again to be on your face as you really soften into the front of your chest. That sound is my geese chewing on the house. And breathing into your belly. Really softening into your belly. Softening into your chest. Nice. So in your own time, either drawing one knee up or the other knee up, rocking from side to side, rolling over, and have a lovely day. Go forth and be heart opened or open-hearted from a stable base, from a sense of squeeze your bum and open your heart. Great. Have a lovely day. And I will see you all tomorrow for day 15. Oh my God, it's amazing. We're at the halfway point right now. So lovely. Great, guys. Lovely. Nice way to start the day.